What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the heaviest show in the universe. Man, I gotta ask you something. Do you like death metal? Of course you like death metal. Not only is it likely the best genre of metal, but it is easily one of the most diverse. And today we are reacting to a new/old death metal band called the Obsidian Resurrection. Now, these guys were around 2003, 2005, and they released a demo, but I guess they kind of split up and did their own thing for a while, but now they are back making music, releasing music, and you and I are going to sit down and see how it sounds. Let's get into it. Now, these guys' influences range from Opeth to Morbid Angel and Decapitated. So what I'm anticipating here is a old school death metal sound. I'm really excited for this, so without further ado, let's sit down and jam out to the Obsidian Resurrection, the track Edge of Sanity. So right off the bat, I'm getting classic Morbid Angel vibes, that very first album, Altars of Madness, man. These guys are definitely influenced by that type of sound, and so far, so good. I really like the incorporation of that symphonic orchestral action in the back. So far, that main riff action, that's super sick, and the vocals are great. These vocals sound like a mix of a Decapitated with a bit of Cannibal Corpse influence. They're very well done. So far, the layering and the mixing of the track is very well done as well. Even though it's just a demo, the orchestral in the background is really adding to that main riff that I talked about before, and then the production of the drums and the vocals is in line with everything else. Not a whole lot of bass, so that's the only detraction I have so far. But other than that, the production is pretty well done. Oh yeah. Okay, so for the first 3 minutes of the song, they kind of kept the same tempo, but now they're switching it up, and I really like this riff that they're doing here. Let's go back again. There we go. Nice groove. They're about to switch the tempo up here, and I can't wait. But I did want to say about the orchestral parts is that I think if they were used a lot more sparingly, it would be a lot more impressive. So at first, I was really enjoying the orchestral parts, but then the more we got into the song, and I noticed those symphonic areas of the music were staying present as opposed to being given in short bursts. It still sounds fantastic, but after a while, it starts to blend too much into the music as opposed to staying as a whole. It's still a very interesting concept, and it still sounds very good, but it's starting to blend into the music as opposed to being a separate part that's noticeable or adding to the music. breakdown at the end here is like very old school Cannibal Corpse. Kind of reminds me of that breakdown in Hammer Smash Face. And also it's very like, old school Decapitated as well. So it's really cool how they've incorporated these influences from all these other past bands. Like at first it really sounded like Altars of Madness or Morbid Angel, and now it sounds like Cannibal Corpse and Decapitated and a little bit of Deicide. One thing I wanted to say about the vocals really reminds me of Glenn Benton from Deicide, which is a great thing to say. He's a fantastic death metal vocalist. There's that. There's it. Tasty bass riff. So Edge of Sanity by the Obsidian, Resurrection. I was pleasantly surprised about how listening to this first song off this demo really turned out, especially a demo from about 20 years ago, 2005, 2003. So around 18, 20 years ago. I think these guys, if they want to keep releasing music, they have tons of potential. They definitely have the ability to make fantastic death metal. They're held back by their production on this track in particular, but I'm definitely able to look past that production and see what's going on here. The vocals really stood out, and the riffing was good, like through the whole song. You know, maybe if they added a solo or something, that would really break it up. The adding of the orchestral components, the more symphonic aspects of the song was really cool, but I felt like it blended a bit too much into the music as the song went along, like I said earlier, as opposed to adding to the music. At first, it was really adding to it, but then there was a bit too much of it, or it wasn't separated enough to the point where I could listen to it and be like, oh, this is adding to the music. Now it's just kind of a part of it, and it makes it a bit less enjoyable and a bit more monotonous. I'm going to give this song a heaviest show in the universe ranking of 7.3 out of 10. With a bit better production, this could easily be like a 8.5 out of 10 song. And that just comes with time. At first, when you're reviewing these newer bands or these newer demos, you really have to look past the production quality and see the music for what it is. And that's definitely what I'm doing here. And there's definitely tons of potential here. Hopefully these guys keep releasing music. Go check out the Obsidian Resurrection on Bandcamp. Everything's free. They're on Spotify and they're on YouTube as well. If you've listened to this track, let me know down below what you thought of it. And be sure to follow me up on Instagram. Check out Spotify playlists that I have made for my previous videos. And of course, go down below, smash that subscribe button and sauce me one of these bad boys. Smash that notification bell so you never miss a video. And of course, I'll see you next time on the heaviest show in the universe. Long live metal.